Hey everybody, welcome back to another Judgment commentary of Solo Leveling, but today we're going to check out episode 10, and last time, on episode 9, whoo boy, that was another intense one, because you see, after the gang went into that dungeon to try to take care of things in there, everything was going smoothly until, turns out, the hunter they had brought with them to keep an eye on the prisoners, turns out he was paid off to kill all of them. Which he did. He just slaughtered them all. And, tragically, a couple of the others walked in on him doing that, so he killed them too. But even more of a twist was that, that guy was a psychopath. He would have done this for free, really, because he enjoys killing. He's just as much of a crazy psycho as the prisoners they brought in here, if not more so, because then he tortured the other two instead of just killing them outright. Which sucked. Really bad, because one of them was the guy who, he had a family, that's why he left Jinwoo behind, and I knew he was screwed the moment he said, you know what, I feel bad, I'm gonna apologize to Jinwoo later. At least he did get to apologize though, because he survived long enough to say he was sorry, which was heartfelt, and just made it all the more painful, really. So, they had to deal with that, they had to take the guy down, and I really liked that, the older hunter there who had lost his arm, if you remember, he got to have a really cool fight against him where, despite the fact that he was outmatched, he decided to try to beat him through skill, and he held his own for a while because he was like a mage-type hunter, but he had trained his whole life in sword fighting, so he decided to forego using magic and just try to beat him with a sword because, well, he's already outmatched in terms of stats, so his only real shot was to try to outmaneuver him through skill. It didn't work ultimately, but it was a commendable effort, and I appreciated it. So long story short, Jinwoo jumps in, takes care of the guy. It was a pretty even match at first. Their stats seemed to be pretty equal, which puts Jinwoo really high, because they said he was like the best of the best of B rank, and Jinwoo was matching him 1-to-1 until he broke out his really overpowered, murderous intense skill, and just wiped him out in seconds. But yeah, this puts Jinwoo on a whole other level here. He was saying like, oh, I don't know if I could take on that A rank guy, but really, with that skill alone, it might even the odds, but what do I know? Anyway, it was a pretty good episode. It caught me off guard. My expectations were that it was going to go very differently, but I got lulled into a false sense of security. I was like, oh, those prisoners are totally going to do something bad. I knew they were going to do some kind of twist, but I thought it would involve those guys, like, going rogue and then something else happens, but nope, they didn't get to do anything. It just got wiped out before they could even try. If they were even going to try, the world may never know. But, enough jibber-jabber. Episode 10, it's date time. Some beautifully animated water. No. Hey, that's fine. That's not your fault. You didn't become a protagonist. And that's fine. This is a high-stakes job. You were exactly where you needed to be. All thanks to you. Hungry?
私、引退することにしました。実家に帰ります。もし近くに寄られることがあったら連絡してください。
Ask her out sometime, man.
それじゃあその時にもう一度食事に誘います。
No if. Well, that was a short date. Yeah. Kang, is how you pronounce that?
前回の一度きりで十分でしょうからね。それでも一応お伝えしておきます。長生きしたければお気をつけください。
どういう意味ですか？
この間のファンドン族攻撃隊全滅事件。生存者は D 級ハンターとあなただけ。
Yeah, you're putting the pieces
ファ
together.
ンドン族の弟であるファンドンスハンターがあなたたちを狙っているかもしれない。
Maybe put some witness protection on that or something? I mean...
ファンドンスが俺のこと。
はい。
The guy's got a clear enough reputation that they know he's gonna come after you.
あなたがあそこから生きて帰ってきたということ。相手が S 級ともなると、法なんかでは
Good point. Unless you have another S rank who can fight them.
と同時に災害にも似た存在ですから。怪物たちですら恐れる怪物があなたたちを狙っているかもしれないということです。
He didn't even say what the maybe that time. He's like, oh yeah, he's after you.
家族を連れてこの国を離れた方がいいと思いますよ。
He knows for a fact that he is, but ultimately he can't do anything. Your only shot would be if you gathered your own squad to try to counter him, but... Yeah, as you are now, Jinwoo, I don't think you could beat the guy. I mean, maybe you could beat an A rank with that murderous intent, but an S rank, the way they talk about them, there is a significant, sizable gap with their strength. Ugh. So, what's his play? Now he knows he's after him. He knows of him. So, he just told him, get your family and just get out. But, I don't know, the guy doesn't seem like the type to quit. Unless he can disappear, it would be tough to even just run. I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about in the last episode, but I can't remember what it was anymore. Dang it. Probably wasn't too important then. I'm racking my brain here. Oh yeah, it was that apparently in the original, the guy who asked him to, to kill the prisoners, he originally offered like 2 million and not the 3, but then he had to say like, oh no, but I need to charge you 1 million more for the cleanup, which that too revealed that he was already going to kill them anyway. So that's also a pretty good change, adding more of a surprise and element to it. Also, it changes the impression that he wouldn't have necessarily killed them if he didn't have to. Is this your team? Yeah, I knew it. I almost even said strike team. You got one mysterious girl in the hoodie up against the tree. She could be an adult. She could be like 18 or 19. I'm sure you are. Sharp guess. No, I'm B, I'll have you know. No. Oh gosh, E rank. Don't worry, you'll have plenty of backup in there, but... And you won't be going at all, actually, so... You bet. Sounds like there'd be some strings attached, but nope. But she doesn't want anything to do with that. Ooh. Well, you guys signed it. Yeah, go for it. I mean, it's as good to use it any other time if you get to keep it permanently. And that's like a Mega Man thing where every person he beats, he can steal their power.
お待たせしました。
Looking good.
その格好。イタリアの工房で作られた強化鎧フルセットです。
Italian.
兄貴と僕で
Now that's
二人でダン
fancy.
ジョンを回るんですから、これぐらいの備えは必要でしょう。
Womp. Little too heavy.
悪いことは言わないから早く脱いでこい。はい。
Apparently there's weight limits on these.
兄貴、手を貸していただけませんか。
It's like that scene in Avatar where Aang puts on all that armor. Same thing.
なんだか緊張し
Still
ま
got
す
the
ね。
helmet.
いや、まだ
You were over encumbered with all of that. The only thing you could keep was the helmet.
わかったわかった。行くぞ。はい。
本当に二人で行ったぞ。大丈夫なのか？
忠告はしたろ。契約金はもうもらってあるから関係ねえよ。
They know what they're doing.
C 級レイドを D 級と E 級の二人で
I mean, seems really bad, but
どもが世の中なめ腐ってやがる。
Jinwoo at base is already high B tier, so
サボり
どれくらい経った？ 1時間ぐらいだろう。
who needs school? You can be a hunter.
2時間以上かかる。まだまだか。
We've got a while. Oh, nope, already
逃
done.
げてきたか。運のいい野郎どもだ。
違う。逃げてきたんじゃない。
Comes out holding the boss's head. Just
ゲートが通し始めた。
嘘だろ。ボスを
Yep.
倒せたのか。
次のゲートはどこ？
man, that's the first time he's done one of these off screen that I know of.
先を急ごう。皆さん移動しますよ。今日は3カ所回ります。1日に900万稼ぐチャンスですよ。行かないんですか？
That's so much money. Yeah.
一体何者なんだ。
I know it's not in dollars, but that still translates to a lot. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
兄貴、採掘終わりました。
Oh, that's nice. He's got him on mine patrol, and you're taking out the monsters. It's efficient.
じゃあ行ってくる。
This song is metal right now.
今日も仕事
ああ、戸島によろしくな。
Uh-oh. Serpent. Got 3 levels off that. Holy moly. Levels are just racking up. Even the wolves are scared. They're like, nope.
あんなスキルも隠し持ってたのか。兄貴。
So wait, was that murderous intent? If so, it does work on non-human opponents.
入手経路は気に入らないが、やはり優秀なスキルだ。姿を消して戦えるのは効率。
Or was he just using stealth? It looked like they were scared of them, but I don't think he necessarily was using that.
疾走スキルのレベルが上がったか。
Uh-oh! You're not the only one with some stealth. Ooh, that was a good shot.
上級探検術と急所スキル。なかなか使えるじゃん。
And how the grind has really begun.
ここの分を回収したら終わりなので。
This is total Monster Hunter stuff right here. You got like one really high level player taking out all the monsters and someone else just scooping up all the resources.
だがどれを使うにしても持続時間、マナの総量が足りない。今後は知能能力値も磨いていかないとな。
Hmm.
さて、順調だがこのまま悪魔の城に。
Maybe? I mean, with all those levels, you're within at least mid A rank by now.
B 級以上 A 級未満といった。
No, you're definitely within the range of A. You beat the best of B, so you should definitely be within A by now.
プレイヤーが要求レベルに到達しました。
High level for what?
転職クエスト。
Job change?
これ見てくださいよ、アン課長。
What's your current job? I mean, other than this.
C 級ゲートの競売に関してなんですが。
1億5000万 C 級ゲートの参加許可のために1億
You're
5000万
buying up the rights to them all? Wow.
はい。最近 C 級ゲートが発生するたびに相場の倍以上で落札していく攻撃隊がいて。
That's gonna pop up the price on some of them.
ユジンホ聞いたことない名前だな。
ユジン建設会長の次男だそうです。
ユジン建設のこれじゃ下手すりゃ赤字だぞ。
Unless...
のおふざけにしては度が過ぎている。お
ソンジーヌ E 級？
はい、メンバーも全員寄せ集めみたいで、
It
ど
is.
ういうつもりなのか。
いや、このソンジーヌって名前、確かこの前の20ダンジョン事件でも
Mm.
匂う。これは
Uh-oh. Dang it. You got someone on your tail now, man.
すみません、遅れました。いや、全然。
Love everyone sitting here playing Go Fish.
思ったよりもマナ鉱石の回収に手間取っちゃって。さあ行きましょう。
疲れてるでしょう。運転変わりましょうか。何もしてないと暇で。
I'm surprised she's been staying out of it so far. She seemed intent on trying.
別に
ソンジルハンターが再覚醒者？
ああ、そうだ。
Close, but not quite.
ソンハンターは3度も大惨事に遭遇したのに無事だった。1つ目は20ダンジョン、2つ目はファンドンソク攻撃隊全滅事件、3つ目は監視下ハンターによる服役囚。
This guy put all the pieces together.
どれも参加者のほとんどが亡くなったというのに彼は生き残った。再覚醒者じゃなければ
Or that he just kind of cowered in the corner and let everyone else do it for him, but that's not what happened.
ところでアン課長、どこに行くんですか？
That's how he generally did things before the double dungeon, but
新人をスカウトしに行くんだ。なんだ
what is this? Yep, yeah. There it is.
おじさん、
It is a picnic. Thanks for coming.
立ち入り禁止区域ですけど。
Beat it.
ごめんごめん。ハンターのような人たちが集まっていたからつい
Lies.
気になって。
それゲートでしょ？君こそ近くにいて大丈夫？
Hey, they're
しな
hunters.
いでください。私もハンターです。
え？それじゃまさか君もこの
Yeah,
攻撃
aren't we great?
はい。
でも、
ソンハンター攻撃隊を置いて自分たち
Not
だけで
himself,
撃ったの
but
か
well, sort of.
正しければ久しぶりの大物、いや超大物だ。
He's not gonna let you sniff around him, though, man. He's gonna. He could send you flying.
もう行くんすか課長？
明日の予定ってどんな感じ？休養を思い出したんだけど休めないかな。
明日ですか？
What's with the new helmet?
ゲートの予約はしてあり
Looks
ます
like a downgrade.
キャンセルしておきますか？
そこまでする必要ないだろ。金がもったいない。
2日までなら取っておけますよ。
じゃあとりあえず保留にしておいてくれ。
わかりました。お待たせしました皆さん。さあ次へ行きましょう。
Hello. Meanwhile, in hell. What is this chaos? Oh, it's on the island, isn't it? It's a nightmare. Oh, that was a freaky nightmare sequence, man. And chills.
またあの夢か。
Next time, don't fall asleep in the desk chair. I know how comfortable it can be, but
いよいよだ。
ではお疲れ様です。
back
突然
off.
申し訳ございません。ソンハンター。はじめまして、白虎ギルド第二管理課のアンサンミンと申します。少々お時間をいただけないでしょうか。改めて説明する必要もないでしょうが、我々白虎ギルドはこの国における
Well,
トップレベ
I
ルの
don't
ギルドです。
care.
ですが優秀な人材は常に必要としています。
I'm losing my headphones. I should have charged the case.
に申し上げましょう。友人建設の2倍をお約束いたしますので、白虎ギルドに来ていただけませんか？条件面に関しても、ソンハンターのご希望に
He needs to keep a low profile. He doesn't want anything to do with you guys.
ついこの間まで E 級だった。
I lost both headphones. Can't even hear it anymore. Give me a sec. What sucks is that's gonna cut out the audio from the rest of the video and I have to add it back in post. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
必ずイエスと言わせる。
He's bound to say no! Yeah.
白虎ギルドのビルって
一体いくらなんですか？
はい。あ、だいたい500億ほどでしょうか。
ってことはそれをくださるんですか？
と申しますと。
Hey, watch the eyes, bro. What was that?
300億
友人建設が報酬として提示してきたのは300億のビルです。
Mm.
バイトおっしゃったので、500
Therefore-
億いただけるのかと思いましたが、信じられ
And
ない
that's already a
んですが
discount.
ここに証拠もあります。
しかし、それはそこまでの額になりますと私一人では。
Yeah, I need an approval from the higher up.
それじゃあお話は以上ですね。
焦りすぎたか。友人建設
That wouldn't have helped anyway.
調べてから来るべきだった。
そうだ、それより僕のことは誰からお聞きになったんですか？まさか隠れて調べた
Snooping as usual, I see.
あれ
He's too sharp for you, man. And he's gone. Whoop! Oh!
これは隠密
Oh!
隠密まで持つ再覚醒者だ。
Dang, he's
それなら
he's being
友人
very
建設
real with you
が
right
提示した
now.
金額にも納得がいく。無断で調査したことは申し訳ありません。ですが悪気があったわけではないのです。
振り返らないで。
ダンジョンの買い占めによって新人の訓練が行えず、社の規定で彼らを実戦投入できません。そこでゲートの売買交渉をしようと。
Jinwoo is not playing games with you, man. He's getting a little spooky.
僕のことを知っている人は他にどれくらいいます？
His partner.
私と部下の一人だけ
Well,
です。
partner is a strong word.
このことはあまり人に知られたくないんですよ。僕の噂が聞こえてくれば、アンさんたちを真っ先に疑うことになるでしょう。
And then your head will roll off your shoulders. No, we
ギルド長
wouldn't
に
kill
報
you.
告する義務がありますが、私も死にたくはありません。部下にもしっかり口止めしておきます。
ありがとうございます。うちが C 級を独占しご迷惑をおかけしていたんですね。
Yeah,
申し訳ありません
it
が。
turned some heads.
しばらくは続けるつもりです。
困りましたね。このままだと新人の活動が立ち行かない。
それなら取引をしませんか？
取引ですか？
こちらが予約している C 級ゲートを3つお売りします。
You can, well, I mean, you definitely have the leverage to
と
make that deal.
まるで煽り文句だな。だが、わかりました。おいくらですか？
Hey, now you don't have to worry about delaying those ones.
3億？C 級ゲートで手に入るマナ鉱石と魔宝石はせいぜい2億相当です。せめて2億まで下げていただけませんでしょうか？
Hagler.
商談成立です。
See, he's a reasonable
それ
guy.
では3つ譲っていただけるんですね。
はい。C 級ゲート3つ、合計6億で。
ではそれで。
振り込みは本日中にこちらへ。ああ、それとこちらを差し上げます。目を閉じて口を開けていただけますか？大丈夫。危害は加えません。
Yeah, any more than I already have. Whoop. There you go.
傷が消えた。
See, he's a good dude. He had to intimidate you because, well, he's got a crazy S-rank murderer on his tail.
信頼していただけていると考えてよろしいでしょうか？
秘密を口外しない限りはですけどね。
He's like, if this guy found out about me, the other guy can too. I gotta make sure he, you know, tie up some loose ends.
スカウトは。
おい、ギチョル。彼は思っていた以上の大物かもしれないぞ。
Oh, yes, sir. But you might want to keep your head down for now.
兄貴、入金が確認できました。本当に6億入ってきてます。キャンセルしようとしてたゲートを一体どうやってこんな高値で。どこに売ったんですか？
That was serendipity right there.
うちの区域で C 級ゲートが余っている？
はい。
Yeah, that.
友人建設は入札してません。入札価格も7000万以下ばかりです。騙されてたんですよ。
Womp womp.
スカウトに失敗しただけでなく詐欺にまで遭うとは。
Oh well, what are you gonna do?
君は何しても怖かないってか。
Yes, plus he's got some stuff going on beyond just that.
ジヌです。隠れて調査されたことをこれで水に流しましょう。
なるほど、そうきたか。
He had to make a
これは
point.
私が一本取られたよ。侮れない人だ。
Oh no.
ソンハンターから。
ああ、今回はいっぱい食わされたが、ソンハンターの連絡先が手に入った
This guy's ambitious, I'll give him
今
that.
回はこれでよしとしよう。
転職クエストか。
Look at him rolling down the highway. So easy breezy. Well, I can't wait to find out what that's about. I didn't know he had a Jeep. I mean, he's got the money for it, I guess. It's not like he needs to save it for his mom at this point, because he can just cure her outright once he gets through Devil's Castle. Yeah, we got to see a whole other side of Jinwoo there. He played the intimidation card very well. And the guy played along. I'd be interested in seeing more of this guy, because yeah, like I said, he's ambitious. He can punch up. He saw something that he could potentially use for his career, but now he's seeing that it goes even beyond that. Because most people are, of course, just assuming when they see his strength that he's reawakened, but he's a level beyond that, but they'd have no way of knowing. They can't tell. And it's not like some of them would be able to... The only way for them to know he's gotten stronger is if someone who's seen him fight, like, one opponent, then sees him fight someone clearly out of their league, and then beat them. Otherwise, no one would know he's necessarily getting stronger, because he's already so far beyond them anyway that it's not like they can tell. Alright, now 11 is in fact a knight who defends an empty throne. Well, that sounds epic. Wow. That seems like a name for an episode of a different show. Well, okay. Interesting. Interesting. We now know that Jinwoo has... Well, we know that Jinwoo knows that, that one guy is after him. Killed his brother, he wants revenge, he doesn't know that Jinwoo killed him necessarily, but whether he did or didn't, he doesn't care. He knows he was involved with that, therefore, he's coming after him. And he knows that now, so... I think that was at least partially why he had to act so, threateningly as he did, pulling the stealth and a little slice to the cheek, because yeah, he's probably a little on edge right now. He knows someone who could kill him is after him, so he doesn't want anybody trying to, you know, go around looking into him, because he doesn't know what his intentions are. He doesn't know if he's gonna go blabbing it to anybody else, and if he creates a lead that could get to him, well, yeah, that could be very bad, so he's trying to make sure this guy keeps his mouth shut, but... And it seems like for now he intends to. He's like, you know what? I'm good. I have his contact info. I'll settle for that. He played me good. He's just gonna take the L. Because, yeah, he got beaten there just wholesale. Not only did he get him to shut up, but he also scammed him a little bit too while he was at it. Just so they could get a little bit extra selling off those dungeons that they couldn't complete. Which he didn't even need to do. I guess that was just to drive the point home. Because I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference to him one way or another, if they do the dungeons or not. Because, I mean, I don't know, is he gonna get a cut of that 600 million that they sold them for? Maybe, but... I mean, he should. He was the one who brokered the whole deal for them, but... Well, either way, we got to see how their little operation works. Just Jinwoo goes in, clears out all the monsters, and then Jinho comes through and just collects all of the crystals and everything else that he can get his hands on. It's a pretty effective strategy. It gets the job done. Everyone else gets to just chill out there and play card games, maybe even on motorcycles, just to pass the time. Although that one girl seems to be pretty important, I guess. Maybe at least she will become important because they're putting a lot of emphasis on her, that she's having to watch from the sidelines, but she seems to want to prove herself as a hunter for one reason or another. Although, she didn't put up much of a fight about having to stay behind. She didn't really fight it at all. They're just like, okay, everyone's staying behind. She's just like, she just kind of grumbles about it and just does it. But clearly she's gonna come back and do something, right? I mean, you're not gonna put as much emphasis on a character like that and then do nothing. It's what she will do that will be up for debate. We know she's E rank, like Jinwoo technically is, but I don't know why. But here's what I'm just gonna randomly speculate on out of nowhere with no reason to believe this. I think it would be cool if she like reawakened or something, right? Because we know about the concept of reawakening, but we've never seen it happen. We don't even know of any specific examples. They've just said that it's happened. And it would be weird for them to lay down the concept and then not use it. Because so far it's only been used for people assuming that Jinwoo has done it, but we know he hasn't done it. This is a totally different thing. Unless all the people who have reawakened also did become main characters, or whatever you want to call it, players. But the way they talked about them, that is definitely not the case, because otherwise they would have thought he had reawakened too. Because they just instantly get like a rank up, but he didn't. So that is a totally different thing, but we've never seen it happen. Maybe it'll happen to her. There's no reason for me to suspect that, but I just think it would be kind of interesting. And like it would give her something to do. And we would get to see it actually take place and have an example of it. Because I don't know what their plans for her are, but I'm just gonna put this like name in the hat here and just hope that maybe that happens. Again, I have no reason to actually suspect that it will, but I want it to. Consider it wishful thinking. But other than that, I guess there's not really that much else to say. I would call it an entertaining episode overall. Again, kind of like set up like episode 8, put some moving pieces on the board, and did set the stage for the fact that Jinwoo knows that he's being hunted right now, and it's definitely making him even more cautious than he was already. He did not care for being spied on, to the fact that he threatened the dude's life over it. Like, that is what leads me to believe that he is definitely motivated by the fact that he is being hunted right now. Otherwise, I think he could just shake him off without, having to go that far, but in this case, it's life or death, so he did what he needed to do. And at least was kind enough to heal him afterwards. He used up one of his potions for that even. He's a fair and reasonable enough guy. But anyway, I guess that's it for now, guys, but thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode as well. And hey, subscribe to stay updated on more as we go forward here. That'd be awesome. Next time, episode 11. The Knight Who Defends an Empty Throne? Was that the title? Frickin' epic sounding. This one was just, what is this, a picnic? Which, I didn't know where that was gonna come into play, but it was fitting where it did. I, for a second, thought there was gonna be more of a date going on, but hey, at least there was still a date. I only thought there was really going to be a date because the picnic title, but then it sort of happened anyway at the very beginning. Which, that was also another part of the episode that I didn't comment on, was their little moment there where she's gonna retire, she gave him the crystal, and he at least put the possibility that he might ask her out, which, go for it, man. Maybe when you've got some free time. But anywho's it, that's about all I gotta say on the topic, so, till we meet again, I will see you guys later!